Okay, here we go. And it's hot.
All I know is a door into the dark. Outside, old axles and iron hoops rusting. Inside, the hammered anvil, short-pitched ring, the unpredictable fantail of sparks, our hiss when a new shoe toughens in water.
I decided to be a blacksmith about 1961, and I started in a little old shop on First Avenue, the little building my father let me have on the old family property. And I just started from there and just accumulated, buying my tools. What I'm actually doing here is kind of carrying on a tradition. It started by a blacksmith, and the blacksmith I bought it from, and now myself, and I fully intend to be here from now on and retire out of this building. Of course, in the olden days, the blacksmith was more of a jack of all trades. He had to shoe the horses and build the farm implements and repair everything would come to him as as a broken tool or whatever. And as blacksmith become a little more modern trade, it became more diversified, and the horseshoer became farriers, and the silversmith became silversmith. The blacksmith, there was no call for the blacksmith to do everything anymore. And it's getting to be such more of an artistic demand for blacksmith now. That more and more people are starting to get into it, and also there's beginning to be more schools available for people to learn the trade. That actually makes the fire hotter to save the coal.
The anvil must be somewhere in the center, horned as a unicorn, at one end square, set there, immovable, an altar where he expends himself in shape and music.
To see the real beauty of a thing, we sometimes need to step back, maybe even look away for a while, so we can return to it with fresh eyes.
Each one of these pads takes about 55 blows to make the ample thorns that I want. And the way I can tell if I have enough, I turn it over to see if it's distributed right. I don't want it to be real symmetrical. I call this anvil and hammer my computer and calculator and the whole bit, because this is the whole heart of this shop, this anvil and the hammer. I like the roots for these prickly pear to be kind of gnarled, and when they come out of the base of the master pad of the prickly pear, I like it to just kind of come out and just flow like it's trying to seek water. I was born in Tucson, and I, growing up in Tucson, I stepped on prickly pear of thorns all my life. And so I decided to move to Colorado. And I didn't want to ever see another prickly pear as long as I lived. So I was there 5 years, and I came back to visit my parents and took a little trip through the Sorrel National Monument. Sunset time, I could see the golden ray of the sunset filtering through the various cactus in the desert, and realized what I left. And so I immediately went back to Colorado, sold everything, moved back, and I've been doing the desert ever since. My slogan is art inspired by the desert. You have to be very careful that you don't make these look machine made. That's the reason I like to hand make every prickly pear pad. Well, you know, the prickly pear is such a majestic and such a mysterious plant. People buy a prickly pear sculpture from me that was never in the desert. It's just, when they see it, it's just the way it's put together and the way it's balanced. I mean, this thing is balanced. It has to be balanced like that to survive, or it's going to snap off. And it's a strong plant. I think that's what people see in the prickly pear sculpture, is the magnificent magnetism to the way it is put together, and it can protect itself. I'm going to over-dramatize the roots because I need to show the roots in a sculpture's sense. One thing I strive for in my sculpture is realism, and I like to come as close to the actual piece as I possibly can. Well, the people that buy my art are mostly collectors, and they will see something that's different, that's unusual to them, and they'll see a piece of sculpture that's made out of steel, and this is not bronze. It's all shaped by hand and hammers and anvil and formed to give it the most natural look I can possibly give it. And I think when I'm through with it, if a person's ever seen a prickly pear in real life, they've seen that I've captured that same position and effect in my steel sculpture.
Funny how a bunch of folks can all be looking at the same thing, but each one will see something different. Well, why is that? One person sees food, another sees art. The more you know, the more you see. Knowledge creates keen observers. The next time you look at a prickly pear, I bet you'll look twice. I wonder what you'll see. I guess it just depends on what you're hungry for.